again. When we spoke to you earlier, let's just start there. You told us that rescue operations had been going on overnight, but not under favorable conditions.
That's right. Those rescue efforts still continuing. Rescuers doing everything they can to try and locate and bring those that are underground back to surface. Joining me now is the spokesperson for the mine, Thabisile Phumo. Thabisile, thank you so much for your time. First things first, though, I just want to understand, how is the rescue mission going?
Thank you and good morning. The rescue teams have been working overnight. In fact, we've got specialized rescue teams right now that last night, obviously in the early hours of this morning, located the fourth person. So they are in the process of trying to retrieve him, but they're also continuing to search for the fifth person that we still have not been able to locate.
Explain to us the conditions that the rescuers are working under.
The rescuers are obviously working under very difficult conditions. As you will recall, yesterday we indicated that this was an abandoned area, which means obviously ventilation was not going on in this area. So we've actually had to reset all of that. And therefore, you know, as and when they work, we have to make sure that we don't put the rescuers' lives at risk. And therefore, we are continuing to strengthen the ventilation in that area so that they can be able to continue with the operation safely.
Because it's also very hot underground.
Yes, it is hot. Because, as I said, in an area that is abandoned would not have been obviously having ventilation. So as and when they work, we are optimizing that. We've been doing that since yesterday. And we are hopeful that now that they've located the fourth person, and we will make significant progress in the course of today to try to locate the fifth person.
I mean, one of the questions that comes to mind now to me when you're saying that it was an abandoned working place, how did the workers end up there?
Look, at this stage, we cannot tell, but an investigation obviously would have to take place where we'd have to determine the circumstances around which led to actually them getting into this area. The DMR is currently on site and they will be the ones obviously leading the investigation.
Have the families of the three mine workers whose bodies have been retrieved, are they aware of what happened to them?
Yes, the families of the three deceased colleagues have been informed, but actually have also been provided counseling. They were at the mines with us last night. We also have or had on site since yesterday the families of the other two colleagues that we are trying to locate, and we've also been providing them with counseling and regular updates. And as I'm speaking to you now, they are still on site where we continue to engage with them, try to also check that the emotional well-being is taken care of, but also provide them with update as and when we get it. And on that note, I'd like to once again send our condolences to the families, the colleagues and the friends of the deceased colleagues, and obviously the colleagues, we are hopeful that we will find the other colleagues soon.
The unions, I mean NUM and AMCU, have come out strongly against this company, saying that something has to be done by authorities against you.
Look, we note what the unions have said, and look, losses of life is regrettable, and therefore their frustration is understandable. However, we want to call upon the unions to work together with us to get to the bottom of the situation so that we can come up with a solution. And in fact, 3 weeks ago, we had a multi-stakeholder summit where the unions, the DMR and ourselves sat together as the start of a process to begin to engage. In fact, we were scheduled to have a follow-up soon, where we will then follow up on what we engaged on. So there's conversations happening. We appreciate where they are coming from. We are also devastated on the loss of these lives, and we are saying to anybody who can assist us, come join hands. Let's try to find a solution, because one life lost is one too many.
Thank you very much for your time. Appreciate it. Thabisile Phumo speaks for the mine. But let's just recap one of the main things that she said, that they have located the fourth body. Now, those rescuers are trying to retrieve that person, and also they're trying to locate their fifth person. It's back to you in Johannesburg.
Thank you very much, Malungelo Boy, with that latest update from the Stillwater.